Welcome to the Fitness Oracle Daily Show. I am your host, John Katsavos, and today is M&M Mondays. And we're going to be talking about the myths and misconceptions around staying home when you're feeling down. So why do people do it? Why do people stay home instead of going to the gym and getting a good workout and helping them feel better? Well, it's simple. They want to feel sorry for themselves. They want to feel weak. They want to feel vulnerable. And that's fine. I get it. I do too sometimes. But when I do feel like that, those are the specific days where I actually try and push myself to go to the gym. Do I always do it? No. I'm human. I make mistakes. I'm vulnerable just like everybody else. I want to feel bad about myself sometimes. But I'll tell you one thing. When I do end up going to the gym and I do push myself to get that workout, that great workout in, what ends up happening is I come out of there 100 times better. So that's part of the reason. Part of the reason is we like to feel bad about ourselves. It's a weird thing. I know it's a weird thing. I know we're all supposed to be telling ourselves that we are great, but truth is, like, yeah, there's some days where we're just crappy, and it's okay. Those are the days where you're supposed to go to the gym, get that heavy workout down packed, and when you walk out of there, you feel amazing. The next segment is trying to understand the quote unquote air quotes here battle. There's an internal battle inside of you that is there to tell you always you feel like crap, you feel down, you feel out, you feel like there's no one around to help you. And you need to listen to it to a point. The best thing that you can do at that stage is get dressed, get out the door, get in your car, or go walk to the gym. Once you're at the gym, you have no excuse. You have to work out. So that's what I do most of the time. There's some days where I'm like, no, I don't want to go to the gym today. I feel like crap. I want to feel like crap. I want to stay feeling like crap. And that's okay. But I don't do it as often as you should, as some people do, because that negative self-talk can lead you into if you do it too often and you listen to it too often, it will lead you to a place where it's really bad. And we don't want to get there. We want to allow that negative self-talk to be here, but we also want to give ourselves the ability to get out of there and move into a positive space. And you can only do that through working out heavy, which we'll get into on Wednesday. There's another interesting little thing that I actually do in the gym where I use the negative self-talk, and I use it in the gym. And this is a charm to use because if used properly, you can get some amazing gains at the gym, and you can release a lot of tension, a lot of stress in your life. Take that anger, take that hatred, take that negative self-talk and direct it back at you right off the mirror while you're doing your reps. So you're at the gym, you get out of the door, you're having a really crappy day, you get there, start using that while you're doing your reps throughout the sets. Use it. You tell yourself you're weak, you're this, you're that. And while you're doing it, just look at yourself. It will help you. A lot of top level bodybuilders use this tactic in order to push themselves to bigger gains, push their bodies to places where most people will never go to. Dorian Yates is prime example of this. One of his training tactics is he's going to get you right to the level where you can't do anything. And then he's going to paint a picture in your head where he's holding a gun to a loved one's head. And his thing is, are you going to give me one more, or I'm going to blow this person's brains out? It's sadistic. It's cold. But you'd be surprised how many people actually do 2 to 3 extra sets. We use that anger, that hatred, that pain to propel us to a place where it's euphoric. It's a really negative way of looking at exercise, but it's a really effective way to get past those barriers that where we think that we've set, because we are capable of doing more than what we've set ourselves to. And usually it's only at those kinds of extremes where we can get there. You'll see with Weekly Wednesday Challenge what I mean, because I'm going to challenge you on this, not to that extreme where I'm going to, but in a similar fashion. Tomorrow we're going to be releasing an episode with Nicole Janton from the podcast Anxious and Ambitious, a podcast where women can find their inner freedom and create a holistic health, mind, body, and soul. After struggling with an eating disorder for many years, she's intimately familiar with the emotions behind eating and exercise. And I know a lot of guys out there listening to my show, and I love you guys. You guys are great. You might be thinking, why should I care about, a woman talking about woman's inner freedom and strength? Just bear with me on this one. It's really good because it's not just the message is not just for women. It's also for men. It's a universal message. We talk a lot of great topics that you can utilize for both. So just have a listen for yourself. Just because she focuses on women alone. I mean, I only focus on men alone, but I have a lot of women listeners as well. So the message itself is universal. Doesn't make a difference who you're targeting. So just really pay attention to what she's saying. It's really good. As always, thank you for watching this episode. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you are watching this on YouTube or Rumble, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, and share this episode with someone who you think it might help. If you're listening to this on iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Breaker, iHeartRadio, or whatever streaming service you use, please give us a 5-star rating and a positive review, as it will help us reach out to more people that are suffering from mental health issues. But before you go, I'd like to invite you to keep the conversation going by signing up to your free account at PodInBox. Over the years, we've discovered that in order for us to achieve the greatness that we are destined for, we can't do it alone. So in order for you to find your place in this world, we've come across this amazing tool called PodInBox, where we can get together and discuss this topic even deeper. All you have to do is click on the link in the show notes and sign up for your free account and find out for yourself how powerful community really is. Until tomorrow, you guys have an awesome day.